Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar on driving successful IT infrastructure capacity planning and optimization. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. My name is Troublesome and I'm a product expert at Analytics Plus, ManageEngine's IT analytics solution. Before we get started, I'd like to share with you all some useful information about our session today. If you have any questions during the course of this webinar, feel free to type them in using the chat icon found in your screen. I'll do my best to address them towards the end of the session, and in the event that we run short on time, I'll respond to your questions later via email. You can also choose to email your questions to me directly using the email address that's on your screen right now. Over the course of today's session, we will be laying out a detailed strategy that will help organizations drive IT infrastructure capacity planning and optimization. Traditionally, IT infrastructure was hosted on a single platform, generally on-premises, and involved simpler configurations and tools to keep track of. However, today's IT ecosystem has undergone a massive evolution. IT infrastructure is now spread across a variety of cloud, hybrid and multi-cloud and on-premises platforms. This widespread implementation of varied platforms has resulted in a proliferation of resources spread across multiple vendors and locations. And while this undoubtedly sees a boom in productivity, visibility and the IT budget can take a hit. IT teams are now tasked with the impossible ordeal of not just optimizing IT costs, but also optimizing IT infrastructure to drive ROI and boost productivity and profitability in the long run. There are three common obstacles faced by NOC teams at the onset of an infrastructure optimization journey. These obstacles are a lack of visibility, costly investments, and downtime due to breakages. So this session will lay out ways to overcome these common obstacles using an integrated, unified analytics platform. By efficiently tackling these barriers, organizations can enjoy an optimized IT infrastructure that can tackle disruptions and address growing demand to ensure sustained and uninterrupted business operations. Let's dive in. In addition to utilizing infrastructure that is spread across multiple deployment types and vendors, IT managers also employ various load monitoring tools to monitor this widespread infrastructure. This provides a disjointed outlook, which often results in critical information slipping through the cracks. A better alternate is to employ an AI-enriched analytics tool that unifies data that is spread across multiple monitoring platforms. By tracking and correlating critical infrastructure monitoring metrics into a single dashboard, you can quickly enhance infrastructure visibility and lay the foundation for an efficient optimization strategy. This analysis was built using Analytics Plus, ManageEngine's IT analytics solution, by blending data from several infrastructure monitoring platforms such as ManageEngine Applications Manager and ManageEngine App Manager. The widgets at the top of this dashboard provide a quick glance into vital monitoring metrics, while the various reports within this dashboard provide detailed insights into the organization's infrastructure ecosystem. For instance, the Monitors by Type report provides info on the number of monitors available under each type, and this is categorized by the monitor's management status. While this report can be leveraged to understand the number of monitors across each category. You can also categorize and track monitors based on their availability status and their health. So while this tab provides a consolidated overview of your infrastructure, You can switch to the other tabs in this dashboard to gain detailed insights into other cloud vendor-based resources. For instance, this tab provides a detailed insight into your Azure's utilization in terms of CPU, memory, and also tracks various other performance counters. By leveraging this consolidated and detailed dashboard, IT managers can effectively attain comprehensive insights into their widespread IT infrastructure ecosystem. Now that we've established complete visibility into an organization's IT resources, the next step in infrastructure optimization is to identify, substantiate, and overcome expensive cost strains that impede organizational growth. In an economy that's attempting to slowly shake off the effects of a downturn, cost optimization is a mandatory strategy employed across several enterprises. And given the expenses raked in by purchasing and maintaining IT resources, optimizing infrastructure costs proves a critical element in an organization's cost optimization journey. And a good way to optimize infrastructure costs is to identify widely used cost strains and implement strategies to optimize their usage. While it is no secret that IT is a costly investment, it is a justifiable one when utilized efficiently towards furthering organizational productivity. However, IT resources are often wasted or underutilized, either in storage or even after they're commissioned across different departments, which results in a considerable cost strain that provides minimal return on investment. Identifying unused resources like printers and monitors placed in storage and optimizing their usage is a relatively easy task. However, optimizing the usage of the resources that are in use across your organization can be a slightly more difficult ordeal. Now, an easy way to optimize resource usage and eradicate cost strains is to identify underutilized resources and implement strategies to optimize their usage. Here's how you can efficiently tackle and simplify this process using an analytics tool. With a smart AI-powered analytics assistant like Analytics Plus's Zia, you can quickly identify resources with a low utilization percentage in your organization. Let me quickly walk you through that process. So simply head to the Ask Zia tab within Analytics Plus and type in your required questions to Zia. You could also choose to converse with Zia via voice. So let me quickly type in the question here. Now Zia will generate the required information instantly, either in the form of widgets or interactive visualizations. So you can dig deeper into this analysis by simply continuing to converse with Zia until the required insights are generated. For instance, I can see here that printers have the lowest utilization within the organization. So let me dig a little bit deeper into this. To understand the usage of printers across the various departments in the organization. So this visualization now helps managers easily identify whichever IT resource has the lowest utilization across the different departments in an organization. You can also choose to change the visualization type to understand the displayed information a lot better. To gain more granularity and insight on these resources utilization levels across a period of time, you can leverage this intuitive heat map chart. This visualization identifies expensive IT resources deployed across the various departments within your organization and tracks their average utilization percentage across each month. Now you can use the user filter at the top of this visualization to switch between viewing the disk utilization of each resources across the months or the memory and network utilization. Now, this allows IT managers to accurately identify resources that consistently have low utilization across months. And you can quickly switch between the different utilization metrics to ensure that the same resources is consistently underutilized. Now, these are the resources that are silently draining your organization's finances through hefty maintenance and usage fees, despite not being utilized by your employees in their daily operations. So you can leverage the insights gained from this visualization to streamline IT capacity plans and right-size resources, or even configure resource scheduling where applicable to bring down IT costs. IT managers can thus optimize cost drains within the IT infrastructure by discovering underutilized resources and overcoming their associated costs with effective capacity planning strategies. Now, the next step in our march to optimize IT infrastructure is to foresee and overcome infrastructure breakages and the subsequent business downtime. A recent Forrester research discovered that organizations stand to lose nearly 10% of their yearly income, 10% of their yearly revenue to infrastructure downtime. Clearly, curbing infrastructure breakages and the subsequent business downtime goes a long way in reducing cost drains and optimizing overall IT infrastructure usage. Now, a common method used to identify application breakages is to establish baselines of normal infrastructure behavior, which can eventually be leveraged to identify outliers that indicate a breakage. Organizations also track device alarm volumes to identify downtimes and implement fixes. However, a more strategic option is to simply identify critical metrics that indicate impending breakages and monitor them closely. And not only is this an easier and more effective strategy, but it also provides an accurate early warning system that alerts IT managers of breakages before they occur. And this gives organizations enough time to implement fixes and completely sidestep business downtime. And here's how you can establish this early warning system using analytics. So this dashboard consolidates several reports that track critical monitoring metrics into a single view, providing IT managers with a detailed overview of the health of the resources within the organization. While we employed and tracked various utilization metrics such as memory, disk, or CPU utilization in the previous step to identify underutilization, the same metrics can also be closely monitored to identify impending breakages. By establishing baselines of normal utilization behavior, you can quickly identify instances of overutilization, which can point to an impending breakage. Though a mere spike in a resources monitoring metrics, say for instance voltage, might not necessarily point to a breakage, when coupled with similar spikes across other utilization and monitoring metrics, like temperature and disk utilization, it is a good indicator of some infrastructure malfunction that can lead to IT disruption. By correlating insights on the different metrics detailed in this dashboard, you can quickly establish an early warning system that points to looming IT downtime. You can also choose to configure alerts that will notify you of spikes in these monitoring metrics, which helps you stay abreast of sudden changes without having to monitor this dashboard and the reports continually at regular intervals. The insights gained from this dashboard can be leveraged to immediately provision remediation strategies and service faulty resources to sidestep potential breakages. You can take this analysis a step further to uncover periodic trends in outages and streamline maintenance strategies to automatically schedule maintenance for IT resources at accurate levels. While organizations can employ a more efficient infrastructure strategy using the insights gained from the previous step, there are additional plans that can be implemented to truly ensure sustained business operations and continuity. In addition to implementing an efficient maintenance strategy, IT managers must also identify troublesome resources and work towards provisioning alternates. However, when your operations are spread across a plethora of varied infrastructure hosted on disjointed platforms, zeroing in on resources that frequently face outages can be a time-consuming task. And here's how a data-driven approach can streamline this ordeal. So this dashboard collates several reports and KPIs that monitor your IT infrastructure's downtime behavior across your organization. For instance, you can use the widgets at the top of this dashboard to quickly identify the resource that faces the most downtime and the most common resource for downtime within your organization. You can leverage the visualizations in this dashboard to monitor the duration of IT downtime across each month and identify the monthly count of outages within your organization. This helps uncover critical insight into the state of your organization's repair and maintenance strategies and understand the overall health of IT infrastructure. However, to zero in on troublesome resources, you can use this vital visualization that identifies resources that frequently experience downtime. And by digging deeper into this analysis, you can uncover critical information about the downtime behavior of IT resources. Rather than going about this process manually, you can use the AI-powered analytics assistant Zia to automate this process. For instance, to understand the behavior of this SMTP server, simply navigate to the corresponding data point within this visualization and click on it to select the Explain Data option. Zia will instantly uncover and display detailed insights specific to the selected data, which was the SMTP server. For instance, you can discern that in addition to experiencing a highest downtime within the organization, the duration of this server's outages has increased in 2002. This is a good indicator that your organization stands to benefit by quickly provisioning an alternate for this faulty infrastructure. To understand the duration of outages further, IT managers can turn to this visualization, which categorizes an organization's IT resources by the duration of its downtime and identifies resources that have the longest downtime during a specific period. You can leverage this visualization to employ targeted maintenance strategies to deploy permanent resolutions to these resources breakages and eradicate disruptions before they impact business downtime. And with this proactive data-driven approach, you can streamline and strengthen your organization's maintenance efforts. Not only do you improve employee productivity and facilitate sustained operations, you also reduce the need for repeated and frequent maintenance activities. And with that, we have effectively strategized plans that tackle the three main barriers to IT infrastructure optimization. And now that we've paved the way for an optimized IT infrastructure, let's unearth avenues to maximize results in the long run. To future-proof your business and facilitate growth and sustained operations, IT teams must move beyond mere optimization efforts and discover critical possibilities for scalability. To effectively scale IT teams and future-proof your organization, you need to identify departments and operations that are expanding and ensure your IT team is equipped to facilitate that growth. An effective way to accomplish this is by tracking resource consumption over the upcoming months. By understanding future infrastructure load, you can easily identify avenues where additional resource blocks will be required to facilitate operational scalability. This analysis carefully analyzes current infrastructure consumption and utilization and predicts future requirements based on this historical data. This allows IT managers to understand the subsequent impact and load on the IT team as business operations scale. By taking stock of current infrastructure availability and correlating those insights with projections detailed in this visualization, you can provision additional compute instances and services accordingly to ensure the organization can deliver sustained operations at scale. Another vital player in seamless and optimized infrastructure operations is your NOC team. While implementing measures to ensure IT operations can scale on demand, it is good practice to apply similar strategies towards your staffing plan. And with that final step, we have successfully built a strategic plan that targets and overcomes the various barriers to IT infrastructure optimization. By streamlining capacity planning and infrastructure maintenance strategies, organizations can enhance IT operations and scale on demand. This allows you to meet changing business requirements and sidestep IT disruptions with ease. Let me quickly summarize everything we discussed over the course of this session. Attaining organizational-wide visibility. Employ an AI-driven unified analytics platform to blend data from multiple monitoring platforms to attain a single pane of view that provides detailed insights into an organization's vast infrastructure offerings. Identifying widely used cost drains. Identify expensive cost drains that impede organizational growth by tracking resource utilization. This allows IT managers to discover underutilized resources and implement rightsizing strategies to streamline usage and reduce expenses. Proactively detecting and sidestepping infrastructure downtime. IT managers can effectively identify impending downtime by closely monitoring critical metrics such as device voltage, UPS capacity, and temperature. And when a resource experiences sudden spikes across multiple monitoring metrics, it is a good indicator of an impending breakage. By quickly acting on these insights, you can provision alternate resources and employ strategies to overcome IT disruptions effectively. Establishing business continuity. To truly fortify your organization's march against IT disruptions, it is good practice to identify troublesome resources. By leveraging insights on their downtime behavior, you can easily remove these resources and provision effective alternates to ensure sustained business operations. Scaling IT operations. To future-proof your organizations, your IT team must be equipped to scale operations on demand. And you can accomplish this by predicting increasing load on infrastructure and quickly provisioning additional compute instances and services to ensure scalability. The reports we covered over the course of this webinar were built using Analytics Plus, ManageEngine's AI-powered IT analytics solution, using data spanning across multiple monitoring platforms. Beyond offering comprehensive analytical capabilities, Analytics Plus also provides out-of-the-box integration with several IT applications. This includes various management applications such as Applications Manager, Site 24/7, App Manager, Service Desk Plus, to name a few. The Advanced Analytics platform also provides pre-built analytics for a range of third-party IT applications such as Zendesk, ServiceNow, or Jira software. The primary benefit of these out-of-the-box integrations lies in the fact that they can be configured within minutes, post which you can access more than 300 pre-built contextual reports and dashboards that are generated. So if you would like to attain a hands-on experience and apply this detailed analysis over your company's data, all you need to do is sign up or download the Analytics Plus free trial and set up the various integrations to access insightful reports and dashboards. Beyond offering out-of-the-box insights for major IT applications, Analytics Plus continually strives to facilitate self-service on every level of its platform. A key player that facilitates this is our AI assistant, Zia. If you're just getting started with analytics and find BI tools to be daunting, well, Zia is your new best friend. All you have to do is strike up a conversation with Zia, either via text or voice, and Zia will automatically generate the insights required to further your analytics journey. And while this removes the task of having to build a report yourself, understanding and breaking down the information displayed in a visualization can take up a lot of time. Well, we've got you covered even then. With Zia Insights, you can attain narrative, detailed interpretation of your analysis at the mere click of a button. You can also leverage Zia's conversational prowess to dig deeper into your data and perform root cause analysis, and also use the forecasting engine to foresee future trends and modify business strategies. Another beneficial and handy feature in Analytics Plus is our scenario analysis functionality. Using what-if analysis, you can execute powerful scenario analysis over your reports to visualize various outcomes based on a deciding factor. By understanding the business impact when changes occur ahead of time, you can adjust your strategies and achieve your business objectives with ease. You can also choose to set up threshold-based alerts for your reports and get notified via in-app alerts or email. And this saves you the trouble of having to recheck your reports manually to avoid missing out on business-critical changes. In addition to the various visualization types we saw over the course of our session, Analytics Plus also offers more than 40 different visualization types, which helps you further your analytics journey. And you can easily share all the reports and dashboards that you create and work with in Analytics Plus with your colleagues in real time and in a secure manner. We've covered a lot of information through the course of this webinar, and I hope you benefit from this session. If you'd like to try out these reports for yourself, you can quickly download or sign up to the ManagingEngine Analytics Plus application, which provides a free all-inclusive 15-day trial. Simply scan the QR code that's flashing on your screen to head to the sign-up page. From there, you can either download the on-premise version or sign up to the cloud version and get the application running with ease. Once that's done, it should take you mere minutes to set up the various integrations and access all the pre-built contextual reports and dashboards. And with that, we have reached the end of this webinar. So that's about it from me, folks. If you had any questions or concerns during the session, please do contact me using the email address that's on your screen right now. I truly love to hear from you. Thank you for taking the time to join the session today. Take care, everyone. Have a great day ahead.